Tryna get over, try not to get swallowed by locusts. Tryna stay focused, kinda like Moses.
Rolex on Monday, Cartier on Tuesday, Rolls Royce on Wednesday. Yo, bitch chose to choose me. Money fast, I count slow. 100 bands for the outro. Real nigga don't name drop. Throw it up if you bout yours. Fat boy gon' stand up. Real nigga gon' man up. Broke nigga still talk cheap. Little nigga ain't said nothing. 2 bands on my shoes, boy. I don't know how you move, boy. Young nigga still kill free. I fuck made you a dude, boy. Throw it up if you bout yours. Money fast, I count slow. Throw it up if you bout yours. 100 bands for the outro. Throw it up if you bout yours. Real nigga gon' man up. Throw it up if you bout yours. Little nigga ain't said nothing.
Reaching my quota, mixing my soda, feeling connected to God, trying to get closer, stepping on roaches.
My nigga Nipsey.
Me and my loasters, just trying to get over, try not to get swallowed by locusts. Trying to stay focused, kinda like Moses. Like somebody chose us, it's weight on my shoulder. I feel these emotions, still I keep going. I've been to a poet, I've been through the motions. I'm feeling heroic, but life is a dice game, and they dare you to blow it. You might get a strike, man, but that ain't gon' pay for the strollers. It's never enough to console her. Tell her your daddy a soldier, she needs you right now in this moment. Now dead on your back, pushing roses, but still I keep going.
Throw it up if you bout yours. Money fast, I count slow.
Been through the
Throw
motions.
it up if you bout yours. 100 bands for the outro.
Still I keep
Throw
going.
it up if you bout yours. Real nigga gon' man
Still I
up.
keep
Throw
going.
it up if you bout yours. Little nigga ain't said nothing.
Reaching my quota, mixing my soda, feeling connected to God, trying to get closer, stepping on roaches. Me and my loasters, just trying to get over, try not to get swallowed by locusts. Trying to stay focused, kinda like Moses. Telling your daddy a soldier, she needs you right now in this moment. Telling your daddy a soldier, she needs you right now in this moment. But still I keep going.
Calling out fake love, wanna give me rattle. Wanna pull me back behind the fence with the tag. Building your lane, digging your trench. Put me on the front line, you be with a dumb mind with no defense. But your defense, if you can't stand to feel the pain, then you are sensitive.
Fuck high school, I'm tryna find a lick. Can't spell success, but I can buy 6. I did. Kicked me out the house and told a nigga split. Moved off of 60th and on the 5th. Money, power, and respect for the chosen few. Came through on low pros, now they know the shoe. 19, fuck rap, I'm the local troop. Me and Hump had the Alpinas, we the only 2. Promote the game, living down for my rolling chain. Rich, gang banging music, I know my lane. Car serving off the corner with some protege. Pop the trunk and I manifested my mobile ways. Real estate repossessed, do you know the pain? Brody in the state, I'm on the block, quarter ounce of cane. Life cycles and circles that bubble in the rage. Turn to self-destructive behavior, somebody like some sage.
Calling out fake love, wanna give me rattle. Wanna pull me back behind the fence with the tag.
Real shit, man.
Digging your trench, put me on the front line. You with a dumb mind with no defense. But
It's a G-code.
if you can't stand to feel the pain, then you are sensitive.
All I bang is that crip shit. Trip this. Big Snoop Dogg with my cousin Trick. Put the hammer to your biscuit, to your biscuit. Jam with the jelly, selling grams at the telly. On the celly with the flitna. Kidna. If you really want it, come and get it on the didna. 20 game, whole lot. All my niggas locked down, know I got 'em locked. It's a new game, a new day. We even got homies in Akron and OKC. And I'm the G that go and see him. Holla at a nigga on the DM. All I know is to bang the beach. 40 years, nigga, banging the east. And I can't stop and I won't stop. Even though I got a grip, still 20 crib, nigga.
Calling out fake love, wanna give me rest. Wanna put me back behind the fence with the cash. Building your list, digging your trench. Put me on the front line, leading to the government with no defense. But your defense, if you can't stand to feel the pain, then you are sensitive.
Fuck high school, I'm tryna find a lick. Can't spell success, but I can buy six. Kicked me out the house and told a nigga split. Moved off of 60th and on the 5th. Stood in front of Knicks and sold 200 Knicks. Got put on the hood by some scandalous crips. Bought my first color size on my tip. Fuck high school, I'm tryna find a lick.
Long-winded, running through this life like it was mine. Never settling, but setting every goal high. 1,000 burpees on the path to my own destruction or success. But what is a mistake without the lesson? See, the best teacher in life is your own experience. None of us know who we are until we fail. They say every man is defined by his reaction to any given situation. Well, who would you want to define you? Someone else? Or yourself. Whatever you do, homie, give your heart to it and stay strong. Stay strong. Stay strong.
With me and you know it. Yeah. Look, lot of niggas fail, but I won't. Lot of niggas fold, but I cope. Lot of niggas gone, but I'm home. Lot of niggas off, but I'm on. Lot of niggas lost on this road. Couple niggas gave up they goal. Gang of niggas traded they soul. But me, I'm standing on 10 toes. Looking out my Benz window, wonder where my friends all go. Scared to give my heart to this girl, paranoid she gon' leave if my hands get low. Knowing that this game to be played, but I'm knowing that this game to be changed. I should be afraid of afraid. I'm just trying to live up to the meaning of my name. I'm just trying to live up to the niggas in my gang. I'm just trying to live up to my moment on the stage. I'm just trying to live up to the truth of my pain and the power that it gave me on the youth of today. I put a coupe in a safe, and I shoot from the waist. My time is money, and I ain't got a second for you flukes and you fakes.
I do this shit for my walls. I do this shit for my niggas. I do this shit for my brother. I do this shit for my niggas. Yeah. I do this shit for my walls. I do this shit for my niggas. I do this shit for my brother. I do this shit for my niggas. Yeah.
We be taking trips more than often this month. When I call, they pulling up 2, 3 stream up. You ain't do enough for the clan. How I feel if I gotta sit it down. How the film gon' feel? 120 in a euro, one hand on the wheel. I was just broke, ran through a $250,000. Can't believe I'm still here. Shed tears for the dead. Cubes in my daughter chain, she don't even wear. Pop my little brother up, you know we took it there. Real nigga telling on me, only thing that I fear. Yeah, only thing that I fear. Real nigga telling on me, only thing that I fear. Lot of niggas queers, lot of dope in the air. Lot of niggas queers, lot of dope in the air. Styrofoam contaminated, got a nigga meditating. Yeah, I said it got a nigga meditating. I can't even eat, less I'm medicated. I can't even sleep, less I'm medicated. I've been on my feet, chasing check after check. Nigga week after week, cause I'm dedicated. I can't even eat, less I'm medicated. I can't even sleep, less I'm medicated. I've been on my feet, chasing check after check. Nigga week after week, cause I'm dedicated.
I do this shit for my walls. I do this shit for my niggas. I do this shit for my brother. I do this shit for my niggas, yeah. I do this shit for my motherfucking niggas. I get it in money, yeah. I do this shit for them bitches that can whip it out with no time, yeah. I do this shit for my nigga, P.O.L.O with Beretta, nigga.
Let's do it.
All right, welcome to the Spot Podcast, everybody. Appreciate y'all stopping by. It's your boy Real. I'm here with
Create Me.
Create Me.
Yes,
Now,
yes.
this is the celebrity event planners right here.
Yes,
yes.
I won't even lie, guys. I was highly impressed with y'all's IG.
Thank you.
Good. My wife put a lot of work into that.
I can, you know, with the
a lot of
event,
hours.
with the events or the IG.
With the IG
All
and
of
the
it.
events.
I was gonna say because them
everything.
events look like a lot of work,
Yeah.
but that IG though, I gotta give it to you.
Yeah,
The IG is
yeah.
nice.
Thank
But as far as what you guys do, again, as far as what we have here, you say
Create Me.
create me.
Yep. Create Me events.
Create me events. There we
Yes.
go. Now, as far as let's go ahead and introduce yourselves to the audience here.
All right. So I'm one of the founders. I'm Charles Orr. Me and my wife, and I'll let her introduce herself.
Jasmine Orr.
Jasmine Orr. So Charles and Jasmine Orr, we are the founders of Create Me events, and we based out of here in Vegas, and we've been doing this for 2 years now.
2 years.
2 years.
Yeah.
2 years now.
So, what inspired you guys to do this?
You know what? We've always been very creative. Like, we got together when
Young.
teen. I was 18.
And I was 19.
My dad was really into interior design. My husband's mother was very much into interior design.
Yep.
So when we got together, we like to make things look pretty.
Right.
So we
So
started
we always
building our own
decorating our
beds.
house. Yeah, building the bed in the house.
Decorating.
Painting the walls in apartments when I know we wasn't supposed to. They
Always
tell you,
trying to make it look
don't
good.
paint, but we always got to paint a wall or two in there.
Always.
Accent wall. That was our thing. Accent wall. So we always
Yeah.
wanted to.
Accent walls are nice though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
they're
is.
nice.
It is.
And most apartments end up letting you keep it there. Oh,
Exactly.
right.
thank you guys for helping us out, making it look a little better.
So
Yeah.
we started there. As far as the business,
And we from Georgia, by the way.
we from Atlanta.
Yeah, from Atlanta area.
And so
Been out of Vegas 10
12 years.
12 years. I'm sorry, 2010 when we.
Yeah, you skipped a couple years
yeah,
there.
he
Yeah,
for sure skipped a couple
2010.
years.
I know.
So we've been here 12 years now. I actually have a degree in social work. I got a degree in psychology, got my master's in social work, became a mental health therapist,
Oh,
and got licensed and did all these things. And then the pandemic hit, and we started doing interior design.
Right.
Again, we had purchased a home about 4 years ago.
Mhm.
We're doing interior design, so people kind of knew us again for the design
yeah.
area, right? So what happened from there is that my braider
Right.
actually told somebody who during the pandemic with the graduations getting shut down, she recommended us and said, you know what, I know this couple. We always post. We're very active on social media. We're very
Social, we like
lively
parties.
social people.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we always have parties at our house. We would decorate. My wife loved a theme. She loved doing theme parties
Yeah.
and stuff like
if
that.
I can
so.
have it, if I can make you dress up like a genie, let's do it.
Right.
Look at you.
So
Your friend did you nice where, you had a good point where you said, the graduations was shutting down, and they
Yeah.
were.
Right.
And that was a prime time for,
Yes.
Yeah.
It was.
at home celebrations.
Yeah.
They were doing the drive-by baby showers, drive-by graduation. all
yeah,
these
yeah,
things.
yeah.
And so when she but she didn't tell me.
Correct.
So she didn't tell us.
What do you mean
so
she didn't tell you what?
I get,
She didn't tell us that she
referred me
referred
to someone
us to
else.
someone.
Oh, okay,
I
okay.
just get a call
Right.
and this girl's like, "You come highly recommended," and I'm like, "Recommended for what?"
Oh, so your friend volunteered
Yeah,
you for
yeah.
this,
She
for this
probably
business.
told me.
So basically y'all kind of like slipped and fell into it too.
Yeah, that's exactly how it happened.
Yeah, it
and
happens
so
like that.
I brought it to my husband, and
Yep.
I was like, "Look, somebody called me. I just wanted. I always like to go through him. Like, what do you think about this?"
Right.
And so when I shared it with him, he was like, "We could do that." And I was like, "Are you serious right now?"
Yeah. So the girl wanted a graduation party for her daughter. Family was a big deal, but of
Yeah.
course the schools were shut down, so they
It was
wasn't
over.
having. She was like, "I don't care. I want to still have one for her. I want it to be like a mock graduation." So of course my wife talking about it. I'm like, "We can do that." I'm like, "We do parties. We can throw something together." She was like, "But I never done one for somebody to pay us." I was like, "Well, let's just throw a number out there, see if she's willing to do it." And if she is, we'll just go ahead and just give it a shot.
Yeah.
Look.
Ever since then.
And it took
It
off.
was really him. So
Yeah.
I say that he started.
What you
the
mean it was
business
really him?
Because it came to. If he had said no, we cannot do that.
You wouldn't have did it?
I would not have
No.
proceeded.
Because she really wasn't.
Yeah.
So she wasn't really into like doing events for other people. Like she liked doing
It was
stuff
just
for
personal.
us. You know, just personal.
Oh, so you really
it
like
was
throwing parties
intimidating,
and
the
I
idea
see.
of charging someone
to do
I don't know
something
what the
that
outcome
we really
is gonna
haven't
be.
done.
And one of your
like
friends
that.
happened to really love how you threw your own
Oh,
little
part,
events
there
and
you
was
go.
like, yo, my girl over here, she throws
She
some
can-
nice little
right.
parties,
That's
yo.
exactly what she
You might
did.
need the car. That's what happened.
That's
That's what
exactly what
happened.
happened.
And then over here, he was like, oh,
We can do
okay,
that.
well, you
Yeah.
do like throwing, you know,
Right,
okay,
right,
girl,
right.
let's go.
Little
And he did a lot of
And
the
it went off.
groundwork. That's why I
Yeah.
say that it's really because of him. Because
Yeah. We did a stage. We had a little back.
He had all the
podium.
recommendations.
We had like
I was
it was
looking
literally like a
like,
march. She
are you
walked up on the
crazy, sir?
stage. She already had a cap and gown. They
Yeah.
still allowed to get the cap and gown or something they have for her. But we set up the little chairs and stuff, and they really enjoyed the. I was doing balloons. Oh my god!
yeah,
How many
are
balloons
serious.
did you?
A lot of
man,
balloons. You talking about like the little balloon garlands? I'm on
YouTube.
YouTube researching how to do this stuff and all that. Don't do it now, and really don't care to do them. To be
Right.
honest with you,
Yeah.
You done
that
blew
takes some
yourself
time.
out with balloons, huh?
exactly.
Right.
Yeah, that's open.
But it was fun, and then from there, you know, we did that, took the pictures, posted it on social media, on IG or whatever, and then
people
hey, well, can you do this party? You know, well, my daughter's having a party,
It just
and
grew from there.
yeah, it really
Literally.
did. Really organic, and it's crazy because everybody always asks, when did you guys get started? We always say, and it was, they always assume like we started before the pandemic, and they
Yeah.
were like, oh, I know it was kind of tough during the pandemic. And I'm like, no, actually, that's when we got started, was during the pandemic.
Right.
Surprise!
Things picked up from there. Right.
Yeah.
Right, and it makes sense when you think about it because a lot of the like casinos and big venues and places like that where people normally would have parties were shut down.
You know what's funny is my first time ever being in Vegas
Mm-hmm.
was in June of 2020.
Okay.
So
that
yeah,
was
you
the
came
pandemic.
in when it was
Yeah,
shut
yeah.
down.
Yeah.
Shut down.
And it was the first time I came out here, and
Okay.
it was dead.
Yes.
Where are you from?
I'm from Denver.
Oh,
Denver,
okay.
Yeah,
okay.
so and
Denver.
my wife was out here visiting, and she got stuck out here because that's when it hit.
Right.
But she has family out, so she just stayed. So
Yeah.
she had one of our sons out here with her,
Okay.
and so I came out here to visit, and yeah, it was.
Dead.
I was like, wow, this is.
People would be
Yeah,
jogging up and down on the
jogging
strip,
Wow,
you
it's
know.
crazy.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
it
it
was
was-
crazy.
It was compared to
seeing
now.
Vegas in a way you'll never see it like that again.
And I was shocked that they would ever get there. I'm like, it's no way they shutting down the casinos. I'm like, these companies make millions of dollars a day.
Surprise!
They shut them down. And they shut
Right.
them down. So, but to that, so all the venues were shut down. So of course, people still wanted to have some types of celebration. So
Yeah.
certain people, you can only really have them at home. So these people sometimes will try, you got your DIYers, people that will try to set up a party themselves, but then you have people that was learning, somebody had to come and do it. Is event planner still working?
Yeah.
Well, come to my house and do my kids' party, or come to my house and I want to do a birthday party. And it just really just snowballed from there, and people, just kept contacting us. And then, of course, when everything opened back up, we started going to the venues and things of that nature, and now we actually have a venue too as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
Where's this is at?
Our venue is
Summerlin area.
the lakes off of Durango and Sahara, more Durango Desert Inn area.
Oh, okay. That's out
Yeah.
there at the surgery center I work at.
Okay.
Okay.
Because I work out there on Jalapay and Twain.
Twain.
Hawala pie.
Hawala pie, yeah.
Hawala pie, yeah.
Yeah. See, I ain't even lying to you. When I first got out here and I went and got that, they got employed there because I work in surgery.
Okay.
Okay.
But when I first got out there and employed there, I was driving out there and I was like, God, this is the end.
Right.
This is it.
Yeah.
Yo, I turned back around, was like, everything's out here. Like, wow, I didn't know this was. I was pretty far from where I used to be at.
Right.
But yeah, so the pandemic hooked y'all up,
It did.
and honestly, a lot of individuals was didn't think that stuff like this can happen during the pandemic.
Correct.
As far as becoming an entrepreneur,
Yeah.
making money and
Right.
otherwise. But what it really, a lot of people, I guess, didn't, think outside the box
Yes.
as well.
Yes.
But as far as you guys go, what is the biggest biggest event y'all done so far?
Biggest event.
We had a 3-day event.
3-day event.
That might have been last year. Yeah,
Yep,
last year, March.
3-day event.
3-day event for
We had a
somebody's
client
birthday.
contact us for her husband's birthday.
Yeah.
And they did it at their home, but they wanted draping brought in. They wanted flooring brought in.
They wanted like 3 different themes.
So we had to flip.
Oh, that's awesome.
Flip the space. Yep. We did it in the backyard.
Yeah.
The first day was like a game night.
Game night.
So we did oversized games. We had the lights with his name everywhere.
Right.
They did a
kind of like a Jeopardy type deal.
Yeah.
Yeah. The marquee letters. If you know what the marquee letters
like their letters
like the
with lights
old vintage.
Yeah.
With the bugs.
So they had those Twister, Giant, Jenga, dice, just giant playing cards. Everything was oversized and just really elaborate.
Right.
And then we also had they had a marijuana station.
Correct.
So like they had the road like
y'all filled the station.
We filled the station. They provided us.
We had everything for them. Yeah, we decorated it up and everything.
Correct. And then we had to like set it out for them. But yeah, they had it.
So y'all actually had to set up the weed. Like, yo, here you go.
Yeah.
Buzz. That's what's up.
Customize the wraps and everything.
Yeah.
Hold on. So you had to roll the wrap? You had to roll?
No, that roll. The packaging. The packaging.
So
we had the
packaging.
packaging.
I was like, so you had to roll it up for them and everything.
So then the following day was like a club night.
That was like the big night. So that was Friday. Saturday was the club thing night, which was going to be like his big celebration night. So we like really hooked it up. If you go onto our Instagram, Create Me LV, you'll see it on there. It's the blue. It was Club Blue is what we did. So we brought in a dance floor. We had the drapes all around. We had the chairs like a lounge. We had a stripper pole in the middle. The DJ, like it was really.
Oh, y'all hired strippers?
Yeah, it was a hookah person there. We had the bartender there. It was like
was he married?
It was a real club.
He was married?
Yeah.
But she knew that he was into the strip club scene. So it was about 3 or 4 girls that we hired.
Yep. So we had to hire. It was like 4 of them, four strippers, and dancers that we hired. They came in. Yeah.
They made it rain.
They made it rain.
It was like
she supplied him with a backpack full of cash.
Yeah.
Oh my lord.
We had to get some like bottle girls came out with the bottles with the little sparklers and stuff like that. It was a good time.
Oh, that's dope.
And then the next day was more like the family day. So they had like a sip and paint.
That's what it was.
In the backyard, they had, they did the painting trays,
like the
all
easels
the tables
and all
set
that
up.
stuff.
Okay.
And then they still had the DJ and the food and the bartender.
So between those days, when did you set up?
So in the morning
and night.
Mornings main. That's
you get there in the morning.
Right.
You gotta flip it. You gotta break everything down.
So did y'all stay for the party?
We stayed because we had the dancers. So we felt like it was our responsibility to take care of them, to make sure that they had drink, because they didn't come out for duration. Like there was this element of getting him into the party,
right?
Getting the guests in. So it's a whole flow. It's a whole roll of days. So we did that, and then we were there with the dancers. We weren't there as guests. Like we were there working. So when they got their tip money, we were laughing.
We had to pick up the money. We had to pick up the girls' money, put it in the bag for them. We had to coordinate a lot of stuff. It was good. It was fun though. It was
right.
It was our first time doing something of that magnitude.
Right.
And I feel like just in my head that stands out the most.
Yes.
So do you think y'all would be more prepared for the next one?
Absolutely.
Oh, definitely.
Because those are learning experiences right there.
Yeah.
So man, I'm like, yo, 3-day party. You doing this whole elaborate gig. I'm like, when did you set up? You said morning and night, huh?
Yeah.
Morning.
So when did they end the party at night though?
So the Saturday one was like an all night thing.
So
we stayed till
probably about 1 or 2 a.m.
Yeah, till the dancers were done.
I see. I'm an old man.
No.
Oh, ask my wife.
These are younger people, so they was partying.
Yeah.
And they didn't really get started till almost 11, 12 o'clock.
Oh my
Lord! So we had to.
I'm in bed at that time.
Yeah, we had to stay. We were on standby for a good duration of that. But I mean, definitely. For our first time, we executed flawlessly. Like, there were no hiccups. There, like, everything went well.
As well, as we planned. And, of course, they enjoyed it and had a good time. And, of course, everybody was talking about it. And, and that's one of the parties that, when we post it and when people see it, that's, like, one of the things that people are like, oh, man, you guys that was somebody's backyard? Like, what?
When you see the before and after pictures, it's really mind-blowing.
Yeah.
So tell me, do you guys ever have, like, bad clients?
I want to say bad. I wouldn't say bad clients.
I wouldn't say bad, but I know what he's saying.
Have we ever had a client that wasn't satisfied to our liking?
I wouldn't even say satisfied, but what more
hard
like
to deal with?
Just hard to deal with.
Okay, hard to deal with. You get those clients that I'm not gonna. I think my opinion,
the hard to deal with is when the expectations aren't clear. I feel
correct. Or they want to be able to try to input a lot. So it's like you hire us to come do a job, but then you want to try to tell us how you want things
beyond
to be
the
done.
Design part.
Correct.
So we meet with you, you tell us what you want, we're executing that, and then you're like, well, wait, I want this. Well, wait, and we're that's not.
Well, what about this?
They didn't. Their vision wasn't. They didn't see their vision basically.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And so now they're like, hold on, and then they want to make all sorts of changes in the process.
Yes. Yeah, that's really the biggest thing is making the changes.
Because people get excited. What happens is you're planning a party.
Mm-hmm.
We meet with you. We're excited. We're gelling. We're like, okay, this is going to work.
Right.
You leave here. You're going to tell your wife. You're going to tell your friends. Now they have ideas.
Correct.
When you're hiring somebody, well, what are you paying them? They need to do this and they need to do. And it's like, that's not what we discussed.
So they also got basically worms planted in their ear.
Absolutely.
That's exactly what it is. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So that's more than anything, but that isn't often. I think that we have really built a brand and a name where people trust us. They trust our vision. So we don't deal with that a lot. But on the off chance that somebody's referred that does not really know us, then they kind of come in, I feel like, a little more. And we're like, that's not how we work. But we're upfront. We're clear on what we're doing. And so
let me tell you guys,
error for...
I've been very impressed with what I saw in you guys' with you guys' content and what you placed on IG. Excuse me.
Thank you.
And I mean personally, if I ever decide to throw an event, I would come to you.
Thank you.
I mean, that's just from I was impressed.
Thank you.
I was like, wow, yo, let me see if they want to come on the show.
Right.
But so tell me, what are some of like the biggest obstacles you faced? Like, have you ever came across a client and they told you this whole grand dream that they have, and you're like, yo, that's not feasible?
It's not that it's not feasible. It's
I would
money.
say budget. I would say budget is definitely once you can get past the budget, when you can come to an agreement with the client on a budget. I think that's when things tend to get a little bit smoother.
So run me through a process. Like, let's say, I'm a client. I'm coming in. I want to throw an event. Let's say what kind of event I want to do. I mean, I got to think of a good one.
Yeah.
Let's say, let's throw a video game tournament, right?
Okay.
At a venue somewhere.
Okay.
All right. So that means we're going to need a lot of possibly TVs,
correct,
consoles maybe, stuff like that. So how would you guys...
The first thing that we assess is, have we done this before? Do we have the resources for this? Because we haven't done a video game tournament.
Right.
So now we need to look into where will we get this equipment? Probably a media company.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to tell you off bat, like, we don't do anything immediate. So you're giving us, hey, this is my request. You've given us an inquiry. Now we're going to say this is the time frame that we need
to try to come up with a proposal to see if this is something that we want to move forward with.
But the first step we would ask you is, what is your budget? People love to say, I don't have a budget.
Right.
But then when I tell you, oh, this is going to be $10,000.
Right.
Oh. Now you got a $1,500 budget. Right. You get what I'm saying? So I think that when you say I don't have a budget,
I think what people really mean when they say they don't have a budget is they haven't came up with one. Like, I don't know a budget.
Not that it's open,
you.
But when as an event planner, when you hear I don't have a budget, you think you have an open.
Yeah, like it's a blank check.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, oh, we can have fun.
How grand do you want to be?
People really mean Tell me what it
Tell me, yeah. Like I don't know the
I
budget.
just slide up some.
Oh,
so you
sorry,
can be
sorry.
the camera. Nah, you good.
Yeah.
So people, they really want to know. You tell me what it costs, and
Right.
so, but it varies because I can provide you a video game tournament that looks this way.
Right.
Versus
for $5
this
grand, I can provide you one for $15,000. You know?
Right.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah, those
15
gonna look
grand.
too
You got
different.
monitors
All right.
everywhere. You got gamer chairs.
Right.
You
Right.
got a backdrop.
So once you tell us what the theme is, another thing we kind of see if you have a budget or what kind of budget we're working with, is we kind of do a little bit of research on. Well, first we'll ask you, well, how many people do you think will be attending?
Let's see. Let's say about
Because the size. 30 people. Okay.
30 people.
So now we
Okay.
know 30. Is everybody playing the game? Like, how many displays are you thinking about having?
I want to say we're gonna have about 6 displays.
6 displays. Okay.
No. Let me break it down. I'm sorry. 4
4. Okay. So we got 4 displays,
big screens.
big screens.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then what
55
we'll
and up.
Right. So then what we'll do is just research some video game tournaments online. Like this
Yeah.
is my process to
Right.
kind of get an idea. Because then I want to see what have other people may have done. What do these tournaments look like? You know,
Okay.
what's all included there. Because you may have an expectation because, of course, generally when people have a thing when they come, it's because they have seen something online already. They
Right.
have seen somebody have kind of like done something themselves.
Mm-hmm.
So, of course, they want to be able to kind of like recreate or put a little spin or remix on whatever it is.
Their own little touch.
Correct. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I like to see what else is out there to kind of get an idea of what people, you know, may be
done.
looking at. Yeah,
Yeah.
have done to give us ideas too as well. So that we'll start there, and then we'll kind of say, okay, like she's saying, now we'll research. Well, where do we get the equipment from? Where do we get the things that we need? So we'll of course start reaching out to some vendors, trying to get an idea of cost. Well, how much is it to rent a TV or display or whatever the case is? How much is it for the gamer chairs? You know, we doing any type of props and things of that nature.
Right.
We need lighting, right? Because most of the gamers want to be,
You know, we
in a
gotta have that
lighting,
vibe.
yeah,
Yeah.
LED lights and stuff. So, you know, and then we'll ask you what other like vendor services you may need. Like
Maybe
if
you
need
want a bar.
a
Maybe you
bar.
need food.
Do you may need like
gonna need the
or
food, you know?
appetizer,
We gonna need the food.
Right.
Yeah.
Gotta have the food.
Gotta have the food.
Yeah.
You know, music.
Right.
You know, music makes a party too as well.
Well, that depends because you know we got headsets on. So
That's true.
Yeah.
But other people that are waiting around because everybody's not
there
playing
you
at
go.
once,
You're right.
So
See, I ain't even think of that.
That's
Right.
what he'll determine when he asks you is
'Cause they may
everybody
need a
going to-
lounge area.
Right, okay,
you know?
okay.
Yeah. So while they waiting on you guys to finish up, you got a little lounge area to eat, drink, socialize, or whatever. You know, they can kind of sit back and spectate too as well. But you know, and then from there we'll come up with a number, include whatever our fee is that we think for this type of scale of a party. Then the venue makes a difference too as well, because depending on the location that we actually doing it in determines how much work we have to do to decorate.
and what do you mean by that?
So let's say if you have a venue that has a lot of different things on the wall.
We're going to cover that. We don't want to see all of this.
Right.
Okay.
Like you got to look at the environment to see does it go like what can we
With
keep
what
what
you're
do
doing.
we have to
I got you.
do
Okay,
what
okay,
we have
okay.
to do. So like our venue we mainly did it like a clean white look
Yeah.
Because it's easy.
because it's easy to add any
transferable.
colors or
Right.
whatever the case is that people want to put in there, and it's more of like a modern upscale look. So we went with that because it makes it easier for anybody to come in and be able to decorate. But some venues got dark gray walls, they got mirrors on the walls, all different types of stuff, and it's like
So these,
Can't really use that.
so your clients can come to your venue as well and decorate themselves as well.
Yes.
correct.
Okay,
Correct.
okay.
Yep. Yeah. So we have the venue where people can, you know, like I say, book their own events, do it themselves and decorate, or hire another event planner to come in and decorate too. We are, of course, event planners, so you
Right.
can hire us to
So
do
this
it
is
in-house.
really, we try to explain to people, it's an additional stream of revenue for us. This is not Create Me Events has a venue.
Correct.
This is,
Like a
we have a
separate business.
service that we provide, and we also have a venue.
Right.
That's like if you have a venue, you don't do events, you don't do any kind of decor.
Nope.
Right.
But you can rent it out to the general public.
Right.
You can rent it out to
Which
other
is what I
event
plan on
planners.
doing with this room.
Exactly.
Right. So that's what
and
we
so
do.
that's what we do. So people get confused and they don't understand that event planners can come in
Right.
and rent the space, or you can rent the space and decorate
Gotcha.
for your son. You can
Right.
do whatever you want to do.
Right. And then our event planning services we still provide, and it doesn't have to be at our venue. So a lot of people think that we are only
So
doing
you
it
open
at our
this
venue.
space and you can call us and say, "Hey, I have a client. They want decor, then we can come here."
Correct, and we can come here.
Do the
Yeah.
service.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's like that's double.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like, you know.
That's the
Yeah.
goal.
That's the
That
goal.
was the goal,
Okay.
right? To add on, we're not
To
taking
add-
away anything.
We're adding to the bag.
We're adding
not
to it.
subtracting.
Right.
No, you always gotta add.
Always add.
You always add, never take away. So tell me, guys. Now, you guys got a family?
We do.
No, of course.
Oh yeah,
You got a big family.
we do.
kids?
Yeah.
How many?
Six total.
6 kids?
Yeah.
Wow.
A lot of people.
That's a lot of people. You right.
Right.
My grandma had 13. I ain't even gonna
Oh
lie.
yeah. Well,
Okay.
and she can't touch grandma.
and she
you don't
from
want to
Savannah-
touch grandma.
Yeah, right. I only got 4 boys, but she from
Okay.
my grandma from Savannah, Cuba. But man, so how old are they? They help with the event planning?
They did.
So they did.
Our
We
boys
have
are older.
Yes, we have a 22-year-old. He graduated from BYU. He
Oh,
went out there
that's
on a football
awesome.
scholarship. Yep,
On the what?
football scholarship.
Okay.
Yeah, he played the defensive back. Yep. So he was out there for 4 years. Well, he's still out there. He's still in Utah.
Working, yeah.
Working now. Like I say, he just graduated in, what was that, May, June this year.
Congratulations.
Then we have another son. He's in the Air Force.
He's
He's 19 years old. He's in North Dakota. He's stationed in North Dakota now.
Might not.
Minot, yeah. We haven't made it out there to go sing
I
yet.
know.
We got to. It's coming up soon. Before it gets super cold out there.
Oh yeah, you got to.
Well, it's
It-
over.
Yeah.
It's probably cold.
It's pretty much getting there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause I know Denver, it starts getting cold in September.
Yeah. So
And it snows from September to May. So
Oh no. Okay.
yeah, that's why I left. I was done
wow.
with the snow.
Okay.
Like, oh no, we can't do this. The snow bombs in the summer. Come on,
Right.
man.
Right.
You know, like it didn't do this when I was younger, growing up out
Right,
here.
right.
Like, and I don't remember them lasting so long. You know, like climate change is real. I'm sorry.
Right.
I do not remember Denver being this cold, y'all.
Yeah,
but no,
right.
seriously. As far as the snow bomb goes, I don't know if y'all ever heard of those.
No, never.
And I didn't either. And I lived in Colorado for like 30 years.
So they
What
call it
is that?
snow bomb.
It's where it literally it's just
Just snow out
a
of nowhere.
sudden within 2 hours it'll drop like 5 feet of snow
Oh.
in 2 hours, and then it's gone.
That is a snow
And then it's gone. And then it's gone. Yo.
And then it's gone.
It's gone. That's it. You just wanted to shit on us for 2 hours. That's it. Great. You caused an accident. You know?
Right.
Because there was one time it snow bombed. And I'm sorry, but it snow bombed, and I'm driving. I had just got out of work, and one of the roads out there was kind of curved. It was called Delmar Park. It was this road went around the park like this, but it was curved.
Okay.
So you constantly got the wheel turning.
Yep.
So I'm like, man, I'm driving like 5 miles an hour, can't hardly see. Another car way up there in front of me, red light. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and start slowing down now.
Yeah.
Right.
No, sorry. No, 5 miles an hour, my car just starts turning
Steady
sideways. And I'm looking at the other car like, come on, man, stop. It's literally slow. Just.
Yeah.
Steady
you
comes
know,
down.
And I'm like, yo, you really gonna just slide all the way to the other car, huh? You gonna keep going? Yeah, you're gonna keep going.
And you had an accident.
Yeah. Hit the back of their car, and I'm like, okay.
That sucks.
Yeah, and guess what? It's your fault.
Of course.
No matter what, it's your fault.
Yeah,
It check this out.
Soul's fault. What?
No, oh yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Right. No, I know that.
It's the person.
Right.
And what's even
Insurance
more
is
crazy
out.
is let's say this. Let's say somebody else hit my car, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the snow did it. No matter what, it's still my fault. Like
Right.
my insurance company is looking at it like well, we're not covering that.
Of course.
What you mean?
Right.
Yeah, that's
And then it's even gets more crazy because if they ain't got insurance, nah, it really ain't got shit.
Right.
Right.
So basically, what you got insurance for?
Yeah.
So yeah, I left Denver because
Yeah.
it cost me $300 a month for insurance. Stop.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Who's trying to deal with that?
$300 to $400 for the car?
Wow.
Oh, yeah, I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm saving more money just taking Uber.
Okay.
Seriously, I am, yo. And I just left Denver, so yeah, but I will say this though. Do you guys travel though?
Yeah.
Yes.
Where have y'all done before though? As far as like events, where have y'all gone?
Do we travel for events?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Like travel, cause we talking about the family.
No, I told you. I told you it flips. The combo kind of goes everywhere sometimes, but it got me there. But yeah,
we can travel. Again, it's one of those things like us having the venue and the services. We have to explain to people like we don't have to travel with these things. We can go to your city.
Right.
We can allocate resources in your local area, and we can rent tables, chairs, linen,
Right.
all the things. So we can bring in the pieces. So we have not had the opportunity yet, but it is coming.
there it is. So now, I did just jump back on you guys. Now back to the fam. Now you say you got 6, but you only named off 2 of the grown ones.
18.
So-
he just went to TSU.
Yeah, one just
Oh,
graduated.
Texas Southern, huh?
Yes.
Texas Southern.
That's
yeah.
what's up.
He's
Ain't
out
that
there
where
in
Damian
Houston.
Tomlinson went, didn't he? I think he did. Yeah, I think LaDainian
Good
Tomlinson.
memory. I am no who is that?
Oh, he was running back for the San Diego Chargers.
I don't do sports.
See, I do sports.
Okay.
Right.
I'm all in sports.
Right.
He might know. But yeah. So our son is at TSU. He's 18, and we have another son who lives in Georgia.
Yep, he lives in Georgia.
And then our daughters are 13
in 10.
and 10.
Man, how old are you guys?
I'm 38.
Oh, you just had
September
I'm
30th.
36.
I was gonna say you
37. I'm like,
Cause you guys named off these older kids. I'm like, you guys don't look old, like,
Yeah.
come on now, you look like you about 20 something.
Right.
No, I'm dead serious.
36.
She said 36. Stop.
I'm a strong
38.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You yourself look young, so I'm sitting here like, damn.
Yeah.
22, huh? Because I got 2 22-year-olds, a 16 and a 12-year-old.
Okay.
All boys.
Okay.
But yeah, like, man, yo, but no, I can't have no more.
Yeah. No.
Our last one almost killed my wife. She got eclampsia. Yeah.
Yeah, preeclampsia.
No, she had eclampsia. This is the worst form of preeclampsia. So there's 2 forms. There's
Never even heard of that.
preeclampsia and then there's eclampsia. Yeah, I'll show you.
Oh, so pre is the before eclampsia.
Right.
Okay.
Oh
So
my God.
Like a milder
So
version.
like I got woken up at 4 a.m. to her having a seizure and 9 months pregnant, which man.
Yeah,
Now I
that's
dealt with. I used to work for as a caregiver for people in mental and physical disabilities for years.
Okay.
So I knew how to handle, seizures, stuff like that. What messed that up was I'm witnessing my child trying to escape her stomach, because when an individual is having a seizure, they're not breathing. So when the mother's not breathing,
Right.
the child's not going to be breathing.
Correct.
They're going to be suffering the full effect of what she's going through.
Wow.
So yeah. So that was scary, and just seeing with my son.
It's different when it's your person.
Right.
Yeah, caregiver or not.
Caregiver or
When
not,
it's
when it's,
So yeah, we got the eclampsia. That's the worst form of it, which blood pressure's through the roof, like gestational diabetes, all that bull crap.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So now she's
You definitely educated. I never heard that.
yeah.
So
Well,
it's like preeclampsia?
right. She's like, no, you got it wrong.
Okay. He don't know what he's talking about.
But you forget, I'm in surgery, damn it.
Yeah.
Like, man, I sit here and do penis. I sit here and do circumcisions every Mondays and Mondays and Thursdays.
Wow.
Oh yeah. That's what made me actually go, damn, there's a lot of people being born.
Yeah.
Shit. I mean,
They're
circumcision.
doing it off-site though? It's not in a hospital?
No, see, that's the thing. That's one thing, learning out here, from Colorado to here, it's different. Now, I will say this, though. Colorado's healthcare is ranked top 10 out there.
Okay.
Vegas is like 45.
Yeah, like
Okay.
everything. We're lagging.
It's really low. But that's only because a lot of states, they haven't adopted into actually sending a lot of the healthcare workers to school. So a lot of healthcare workers that you see, like even there's still some out there in Colorado who are OJT, which is on the job training.
Yeah.
So a lot of that is because when you think about it, how much you think med school is, shit's expensive. So
Exactly.
you're like, we need people fucking help these doctors, yo. Like, motherfuckers is dying going through this shit every day, you know. So some of them, you know, but now they're making individuals, you know, either A, go to school or, you know, at least be in school while working, you know. So which is better, you know what I'm saying? But no, yeah. So like, I lost my train of thought.
Yeah, no, we just talking about not having
families. You
not
having
having the
children,
kids.
you're having children.
So yeah,
we have
done
not
after that.
experienced any trauma.
Right.
Thank God.
Yeah.
But we ain't having no more kids.
Yeah, we done too.
That part of our life is over.
Yeah.
There you go. So are we talking generational wealth here?
That's what we. That's
what we build.
That's the goal. That's
Legacy,
what we building. Yes.
generational.
So y'all go into the stocks and everything?
Not yet.
Not yet.
We haven't tapped into
Working
the
on it?
stocks. Yeah, working on it. I'm just
Yeah,
trying to
we're
really.
real estate right now. But
Yeah.
Oh, see, I do real estate too.
Well, no, but in terms of acquiring.
Oh, properties.
Property.
I got you.
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah. Yeah, so we just trying to really build the business up and get that to where, you know, we can actually step back and have employees and, you know, get it to
so
where it
just
can
scaling
run
it
without
up.
of us. Yeah.
And you guys been doing this about 2 years now?
2 years.
Yeah,
2 years.
October 1st.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is awesome. And what's even more dope is how you know, I keep going to go back to your friend because I'm like, yo, all she did was just, man, I love her parties.
Yeah.
I love them parties.
I tell people, girl, let God use you now.
Okay.
Let him use you. I mean, because she really set a different trajectory for our life just by making that recommendation.
Right.
And so if it hadn't been for him being willing to do it, because I told you, if he would have said, we're not doing that, I would have been like, all right, because I had no vested interest. This was nothing I was looking into. It wasn't like I
was just
walked
something
in
you did
him.
for fun.
Exactly, just on a social level.
Man, well, guess what? Look where you at now.
Exactly.
Look at
me now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, so excuse me. So tell me, because I'm also interested in your educational background.
Okay.
So you said you got a sociology.
No. I got a degree in psychology.
Psychology.
That was my undergrad. I graduated and I was pregnant when I graduated, and I kind of just panicked thinking, I didn't think this through. I got a 4-year degree of psychology. You have to have a master's to become a therapist.
Oh,
Right?
I didn't know that.
I mean, because you need the further education. It has to be specialized, and then you need the practicum training as far as in-field experience.
Okay.
So, sitting down on the computer, and like God always does, he just talks to me, and then social work came up. And I am very impulsive. I'm one of those people that I like change. I like things, you know.
My wife hates me because of that.
Yeah, I love change.
Because I don't
and we're one of the same. And
Yeah.
we're both impulsive people.
Yeah.
So what we did, I looked it up and I was like, dang, this degree has a broad range of things I can do within it.
Mm-hmm.
So within my career as a social worker, I worked in the school setting. I worked in a healthcare setting. Mm-hmm. So I wasn't at a hospital, but I was at a skilled nursing facility.
nursing, yep.
So we did the assessments for the patients.
Discharges.
Yeah, discharges and all those things. Mm-hmm. So then a girlfriend of mine, another friend, was like, girl, if you don't get your LCSW, because in the social work realm, that is the trajectory to make you a mental health professional. And so I went ahead and I already had the degree, and what I needed at that point was to get the hours in field experience. And so she connected me with an agency. I completed the hours. I did the test, failed it the first time. Mm-hmm. Then I took it again and I passed. Yeah. And so that was.
Well, you know, failure isn't what a lot of people think it means.
Yeah, of course not.
So, you know, to me, failure is first attempt at first attempt at learning or something like that?
Yeah,
something like that.
Yeah.
So you gotta look at a different perspective.
Absolutely.
There.
Right.
Yeah. But for practical purposes,
right.
I failed the test. Okay. So that's great, but I had to take it again. So I did take the test again, and then when this opportunity came, just talking to him, so I would say about a year into us, less than a year into us doing the business, we just decided that it was best that I pursue it full time. And then shortly after, I knew I would have to do it first. He wasn't, because I was more the face of the business. I'm on the platforms, I'm making the customer connections. And so it was like, okay, I'm going to go ahead and
I mean, the big thing is you got you said sociology, right?
Social work.
Social work. I don't know why I keep
It's
wanting to say
okay.
sociology.
Because you're
like
in psychology.
Yeah.
And I got it. I got you.
And I do apologize
It's
about
okay.
that. But I mean, that allows you to be able to speak to people
Absolutely.
in a whole different manner than what other individuals. Because like some people, their delivery's rough.
Yes.
You know, like man, and a lot of us had to
And I think
learn that
even
delivery.
beyond my formal education,
Training,
we both are very hospitable people. We both come from customer service backgrounds. He was in sales and marketing. I did our waitress. I worked at fast food. I did customer service. So my priority is customer service.
Right.
Like, and that is the priority.
Yeah.
So
And we like to help people. We like people to feel good and treat them well, and we like people to enjoy being around our company.
Yeah.
That's
That's
awesome,
that's
man.
really where I guess more so what's to the core of us is like we just like helping and people to enjoy themselves. So
See, that's good. And my wife was pregnant too when she graduated and got her degree. It was
Okay.
It was funny because I think she said the same thing, like, "Oh, what was I doing? Why was I?"
Right.
And I'm sitting there like this.
I freaked out all of a sudden. I'm like, oh my God, what was I thinking? What did I do?
Right.
And so shortly after that, I had the baby. And then that fall, I had her in June. August, I was in my master's
back
program.
in school, yeah.
I was
Man,
like, I got to knock this out. So he's always been supportive of me. So when I came to him with this and he was on board, I knew there was potential because he was involved in it. So I knew once I took that first step of faith and said, okay, this is going to be full time, he would come shortly after. And he did because I was like, babe.
She was trying to get me to come along, and I'm like, look, if this is something that you serious about and something that you feel in your heart that can, continue to grow and be a real, like, full-time business for us, whatever the case may be, then I'm gonna need to make sure you put in the work. So it was kind of like for
because
me,
I'm flipping. He knows I'm impulsive, especially with jobs.
Right.
Right.
I'm
You gotta be dedicated
Who y'all talking
to
too crazy? I'm quitting.
You just went to school, got the degree, did all this, did the
Didn't even use-
and then all of a sudden you want to be an event planner.
Right. You
What?
didn't pull the whole 180 on me, yo.
So
But
but she stuck to it.
Yeah.
She did a lot of research. She.
But this allows her to be impulsive with every different event.
Exactly, because
So it kind of fits you.
It did kind of. You're right.
Because I don't have the same clients all the time.
Right.
The needs aren't the same. So I
The
feel
events
like
are not the
events are not
same.
the same. Correct.
feeding that
Very
impulsive-
impulsiveness.
Yeah.
Right. Yes.
So
Yeah.
I can be
That
stable
did
another
work
way.
out.
Oh, see, look, life in full circle.
Yeah.
Bam.
That did actually help out.
Yeah,
That's
it
good though.
Yeah.
See, that's when you know you really need to stick with it. And what's awesome, man, is how you support her behind that. You know,
Yeah.
and the other thing is it great what you guys coming together like that. Because you don't really see too many couples actually start up a business and work side by side each other.
Yeah.
Correct.
I mean, you do see some on TV, but then what happens when they're constant? The show gets canceled because they fighting.
They
Right.
fighting.
They
Yeah.
fighting.
Yeah.
It's
And you like.
ridiculous. Right. Like y'all had a good thing going. Look at y'all
Right,
making a mess.
making a mess.
People are always like, y'all wouldn't do reality TV. Never. I would
No.
never destroy my marriage to entertain people. Ever.
No.
do that.
But you wouldn't do reality TV though?
Never.
I mean, because
None
We
of
might
us.
executive
None of us.
produce. We
Correct.
might pull together some other event planners and let them figure out.
Or
their
another
life.
let them
family
head
or
butt.
whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah,
y'all just
never.
moderate it, huh?
Yep,
Yeah.
I would never.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
I feel
Because
very
they gonna
safe.
tell you we need a little drama.
Exactly.
Drama
It's
sells.
like-
Correct. They want a little drama, and then of course people start to get into into your business, and then
Yeah.
you start seeing comments and people
Oh, yeah.
posting this
Yeah,
and their
people
opinions.
feeling away.
Oh, well, she did this or he did that, and like people really start critiquing something that you guys have already built, and they don't
like
know.
this is how we deal with each
how
other.
we-
Now
yeah.
you see it, and you want to tell me
Right.
it's a problem how I talk to him or he talks to me.
Right,
We're
right,
not
yeah.
opening our relationship
Yeah.
to that level of criticism.
I don't need
ever.
Right.
anybody,
I got you.
critiquing me and telling me how I need to run my marriage. I'm good.
No, I feel you
We
on
got
that one.
this. We got this.
I got you on that one. So what do you guys have planned for the future?
Ooh.
For this whole grand.
Okay.
Oh, well, let's jump in. The whole sporadicness for you. What
Actually,
is the
today-
plan?
So today we started a business development group with a friend of mine,
Mm-hmm.
ours. Her name is Hope. She's another event planner.
Shout out to Hope.
Shout out to Hope. It's We Mean Business.
Yes.
And so it is a business development group. We're doing them in 90-day increments. The meetings are twice a month for 3 hours each session. And we are doing hands-on strategies and implementation. And the first meeting was phenomenal.
Right.
So
So other businesses.
So like, what do you mean as far as like you call this a business? What again?
Development.
Business development. And what exactly do you guys do? With
So
this?
it is for businesses that are currently existing, right? Like
Right.
you're looking to scale up your business. So you're kind of at a point where it's like, okay, how do I really take this
Right, to the next
level? So when you
Right.
talk about wealth building and you talk about legacy, we need to really look at what are some opportunities that we're missing and what can someone see from the outside looking in. Like you were talking about the gentleman that you were in this space before. Like when you're not around business-minded people,
Right.
they can't really feed and pour into you.
No, they
or
actually
you-
would drag you down.
Absolutely.
Correct.
So it's about sharing information.
Right.
It's about having other people that have a different perspective, give you some different elements and things to look at in your business. And so first meeting was a success.
And does it as far as a business, does it matter what type of business
No.
it is, or it could be any business?
We prefer
business.
different businesses. So today
Correct.
we had a brand well, not today. For this session, there is a brand strategist. I mean, super successful to the point where like the conversations we were having, these are people that are invested in a level that they're investing several thousands to be in mastermind classes and to really spearhead other people's businesses.
Okay.
So we have a social media management agency. So she was there, the CEO of that agency. We have a systems strategist. So like they deal with back end things, Dubsado, Honeybook, virtual assistants. So those things. So we came to the table. We put out the information that we had, and we were actually able to examine each other's businesses and give feedback into how to grow and overcome.
So is this like as far as like this business development, is this something that how can I put it?
Well, this is the beta group.
Okay.
So we're just testing this out. We know that there's a need, but we really want to see how we can grow it and what can come of the group.
Yeah.
So we're in our first 90-day trial period with this group, and
So anybody can attend this, or is
No,
it-
no, no. It's just
so
the people
right
we
now it was a
selected.
selection process.
Right.
Okay.
So we knew it could only be so many people. So we wanted to keep it personal because
And what do you mean by only so many people?
so we put it out there. We put out a link. There was a survey questionnaire. What's your business?
So we have
How
people
long have
apply.
you- Yeah.
Okay.
Like a little
How long have
application
you been in
process.
business? What is your business?
Right.
Things like that. So and then,
Then
from
we
there
just
the
kinda-
selection
yeah.
went down to 8 people.
Okay.
And so that's where we are now. We had like 18 applicants.
And is this something that they
It's
pay
free.
for?
It's
Oh,
free.
it's free.
I knew that
It's
was
free
the next
right now.
question.
Well, you know, people want to know because you never
Right.
know somebody
Yeah.
seeing one. It's
No.
like, yo,
Yeah.
I like what
No.
they got going
Yeah.
on there.
Yeah.
So it's
So no,
free.
I mean,
it's
me personally, actually, I'm pretty interested in what you got
I know,
going on
and
there.
he wanted men in the group, so he's the only man, of course, because
Because I mean, I'll be honest with you. All my free money goes into this. Like,
Exactly.
Like I have,
And that's
my
the
wife
other
hates me
thing.
right now because she really doesn't know what I'm
when
doing.
you are scaling, you are investing so much money to get your business to a different level.
Yeah.
It's good to have a
Oh, yeah,
group
look.
that you
Right,
know you
people
can
that
go
can help,
to
right.
that can help, and it's not
right, and
cost. It doesn't
right,
cost anything.
I got you.
Yeah. Because some things you may learn in your business, little tips, tricks, certain systems, certain
Right.
ways you market your business can be helpful to somebody else.
Yeah.
And that can be the key that they needed to
That's
get
my
them
next
to
purchase. Right there, you see.
the next level.
That's why I'm like, yo, like, and then that's just one.
Yeah.
I have a whole nother one that's So
Right.
yeah, like I'm fully vested in this because
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, I actually like
I mean,
this.
same thing.
And then I like taking pictures all of a sudden. So I'm like,
right. And you have to have the
You know,
proper tools.
you
to-
do. So that's why I'm like, yo, I can't wait till give me
Right.
another month and a half, and this whole this whole room will be different.
Okay.
This wall is actually going to be different.
Okay.
I'm using that as like a green screen. So like I have this green screen here, but it's only about this wide.
Gotcha. Okay.
It's about as wide as this table. But I'm like, yo, I can sit here and do, little commercials, little whatever here.
Yeah.
And the green wall now.
Yeah.
Bam. So I was like, yeah, I'll do that. And then I got
Definitely opportunity.
my vocals, if I ever wanted,
you in here singing too?
Oh yeah, like I have. I'm not singing.
He said, "Oh yeah,"
but no,
okay.
But I do. It is that right there is a music recording mixer.
Okay.
That's
Very
a whole.
nice.
So like I do vocals. I could do a whole track. Hook up multiple equipments
So you have that impulsive.
Oh yeah.
DVDs,
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's what he said. He was like, that's the part that his wife kind of.
My wife all of a sudden steps out the room and I'm gone.
Right.
Where'd he done went? He done left. He didn't even tell me. Yeah, I'm very
And
impulsive.
then you need to do better.
Right.
Okay.
I know.
At least let her know where you are.
You're right.
But I try to. As soon as I'm walking out the door, I'm like halfway there. So
Right. Then you go. Then you see the text.
Yeah.
Like, but no,
Try
I'm
to
very
stop
impulsive like that. I'll just disappear and be out like doing something. But I ain't doing nothing stupid.
Right.
But yeah, I know that impulsiveness.
Yeah.
But no, yeah. So like as far as that, that meeting. So you guys, how do somebody apply for that?
So we put it out on our social media. So there, right now it's closed. Okay.
Okay.
Correct.
So registration was open. It's closed. So now we have the candidates, but November will be the end of it. So we're going to have a period of reflection through the month of December. We're going to evaluate what has transpired during the 90 days, what worked, what didn't, what could be
So you
improved.
only had these meetings every 90 days?
No.
Or is that, I thought it was twice a month?
So twice a month, but it's 90.
It's just
it's
a
a
90
90-day
days
commitment.
Oh, okay.
So these are
So
the
just
people
six-
for
six
90
meetings.
days. 6 meetings,
6
90
meetings.
days
Okay.
in the group. And we're also developing other ways that we can speak and exchange information.
Gotcha.
So so we got September, October, November, right? 2 meetings in September, 2 meetings in October, 2 meetings in November. December, we're going to kind of have a moment.
So it may
to
be like
evaluate.
January, February, where we kind of like relaunching for the next second
Gotcha.
group or whatever.
Yeah.
People
Okay.
to come along. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's
But
awesome.
it was excellent. We had a workbook. We designed a workbook. They have folders, just food, refreshments, so that way your stay is comfortable. It was at our venue,
Yeah.
so we just laid out everything and
Yeah. But the biggest thing is just the camaraderie. Just
Yes.
Right.
working with other businesses, getting their insight, their experiences, like I say, the things that they have learned, what's working for their business, and just everybody just there to really just help each other is really what it's all about. Because like we had said, being a business owner, talking to other people that are not business owners is sometimes hard because they don't really have, like you're saying, the mindset. They don't see
Right.
the vision. They don't know the struggles that goes on as being an
And a lot of
entrepreneur.
times, sometimes they get upset with you.
Correct.
Think you're bragging or whatever.
Correct.
Right.
Exactly.
It's like,
Right.
It's like I'm not bragging
It's
about
like
my,
I can't
my
relate
success.
to you, but
right. All
so
you do
yeah.
is talk about your business. This is my life.
Right,
Like,
right.
Like,
This
is
is my
what's
life,
happening.
right?
what is not motivating you to do it?
Right.
Like, come
Right.
on, you don't see
Right.
me having fun?
Right,
Right.
right. Yeah, so that was the kind of the part of it.
But I think the thing for us is easy too. We already have internal camaraderie because
Right.
it's us.
Right.
Whereas
It's two people,
a lot
yeah.
of business owners and the people
just
that were at
them.
the table, it's just them
Yeah,
bringing. you
right,
know.
it's just them.
So
and
really
some
needing
outsiders who they
some
brought in.
Yeah, they need that outlet. So
Yeah.
No, you're right, because that's
And we do
similar
too,
to what I
sometimes
did,
I'm
you
like,
know.
"Hey, you don't get it.
Yeah.
Right.
So-
I did the similar thing. Like I reached out to my co-host Nikki.
Yeah.
So you know,
Okay.
because I'm like, what shows you see usually have like one person.
Right,
it's usually
right.
A
couple people.
Yeah.
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 So and then two, I also
Different
wanted.
perspectives, the banter, all of
The
that.
main thing I wanted is I
Yeah.
wanted a female co-host because I'm like,
Right.
get a little
Different
spice
perspective.
going on,
Yeah,
and
exactly.
different perspective,
Yeah.
and then two, balance it out.
Correct.
Yeah.
Right.
That- and that's
ultimately
really what it is,
balance
the
it out.
balance, correct.
And the other main thing, what we do with this podcast, we also uplift the black community a lot. I don't know if y'all seen Nikki.
I did.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So one of the main reasons why I got Nikki on here is because she's well diverse, in my opinion, and Black history. So she teaches me a lot, even though I don't know a lot. I'm like, yo, yeah, I'm half black, but you know what? Growing up, the hood didn't talk about Black history. You know what I'm saying? So, but I'm not one of those cats who's just stuck to the hood. So, you know, got up and out. And it's like, yo, history is my big thing. I love history. So when, you know, me and her got talking, she was my first interview here. And so, you know, she was on, and after, you know, I interviewed her, I was like, yo, I have another guest coming on. You want to stay? Yeah, sure. I was actually trying to, you know, ploy her in, you know what I'm saying? And,
that's the great thing about things just developing organically, for sure. So that's really cool.
Oh yeah, and personally, I like doing this and having people on because, you know, people like you guys going out there doing this, having this content, helping people enjoy lives. That's what I love.
And that's what we love most about our business. Getting people to understand that they need to be celebrated. Like, we are the people that...
life is celebrated.
We don't wait on a special birthday to have a birthday party. We don't, you know, so... And we understand that it takes planning and things like that, and resources and funding. So, we're not saying that. But you get people that have never had a party. They've never celebrated themselves. It doesn't take a birthday. Maybe you celebrate, you know, that you got the job you wanted. You passed the test. Or, like, those are reasons to celebrate.
You know what's funny now that you said that?
You've never had a birthday party?
No. Mm-mm. I don't really. My birthday's coming up here next month, and honestly, I've never really looked at my birthday like it was a spectacular day, and it's mostly because you got to work. You know what I'm saying? Most people, you know, back in the day, you know, a lot of times you just working, so you're like, okay.
Look, and I worked on my birthday, and afterwards, it's time to party. It's about me now.
Yeah, and then too, the other thing was I don't drink. I do smoke though, but I don't drink, and I don't gamble. So it was like, which kind of makes
you couldn't really think of a way to celebrate.
Well, So you know, I mean, of course, you know, like.
But you're into games. So that's the thing. That's why you get with a planner.
There's a lot
to say. You know what? I want to celebrate this, but I really don't know how. These are the things I'm into.
But I never really celebrated like when I got out of school for med school. I never celebrated just cause. Like my wife, she'll tell you, she's like, "Oh yeah, I think I'm boring, you know." But still,
I never with his recent birthday. He didn't want to celebrate, and we didn't do anything big. Like we usually make a whole to do about it. Yeah. But
I'm not saying it's not that I don't want to. Just I never really thought about it. Just never thought about it. Like, oh well.
But it's important because your life is going to pass you by. Yeah. We're all going to die, and you want those moments that you did something.
Well, check this out. Part of that reason too was for years I was suffering from severe depression. Okay. So you know I was having all them crazy thoughts. I was in an extremely dark place, but that also beating it is also what led me coming out here.
Right.
Gotcha. So which ultimately, you know, being out here. I'm like, yo, this is the happiest I've ever been in my life. Which now, too, you know, seeing all this that Vegas got going on got me going, yo, I want to go over there.
Right.
I want to go over there. Yo, look at you. You know, you know, stuff like that. Because, you know, Denver, one, ain't like out here. Okay. No. I mean, yeah, we got casinos. Right. We got casinos, but they up in the mountains.
Gotcha, okay.
It's trash. Okay. But, you know, seeing this, the lights, the boom, glamour. Right. Yo, I was like, yo, I like this. I like this vibe, you know. So, you know, being out here just kind of like motivated me to just want to, yo, let's go, let's do stuff. And so,
you know, feel alive out here.
It does. Right. So I never really looked at doing events for this random stuff. You know, I never, you know, in hearing you say it, like, oh, you could just do it. It doesn't have to be a special birthday. Well, I'm like, well, what do you mean?
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right. It's your birthday. You know, you may have had a good year. You know, it might have been some
like you said, you beat depression. Right. This is a big birthday to celebrate. Last birthday, you was probably depressed.
Oh, yeah, it was fucked up.
Exactly. But now it's not. That's a reason to celebrate.
Right. So I never looked at it like that.
Right.
So, you know, I might be like, yo, I need to do something. You know, maybe give you a call. I don't know. We'll see.
Right.
But, thank you for that. See, look at that. This is why you have people on, you know?
Yes.
So like I was telling you guys before we even started, these are things that, you know, those who are watching, you know, could see and learn from or whatever, or take, you know, be inspired to do. And people like you guys, you know, who out there doing it, hustling, breaking bread.
Yeah.
Above all, breaking bread. That's the
Yeah.
biggest thing. That alone will help inspire a lot of people, and that's what I want and what I try to do, and that's why I have this podcast. Is I want to expose you guys for what you guys do. So I enjoy just
Right.
adding a
It's
little
all
more
about
exposure
helping
to you.
people, right?
Yeah, that's all I want to
kinda
do.
what it is. Yeah, and everybody has their own way of doing it.
Right.
Their own path, their own journey on how they actually go about helping people. But at the end of the day, we all just want to help people enjoy themselves and, live a good life.
So let me ask you guys. You guys have a website?
Yeah.
Yes.
What is it? Go ahead and tell the people right there.
Right. www.createmelv.com.
And what is
It's the
that
same
name? What
as
is
the-
our name? We didn't even
Oh yeah,
give the breakdown.
I know because people be like, "Create Me, what is that?" So, Create Me stands for creating memorable experiences. Yes.
Yeah.
So that's what we wanted to do was create memorable experiences for people. You know, it's all about the experience, and that's the one thing about us. When people deal and work with us, is we want to give them an experience when we're planning, when you're celebrating.
That hospitality, knowing that when
Correct.
people were in our presence, we made them feel better.
Yes.
And they're gonna remember that.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that friend who's good, hey,
Right.
now you got 20
There you go.
friends
You got
referring.
you got
know
that
what I'm
right
saying?
about.
Right.
We done had
It's
that.
been
We
a
done had
blessing.
that beautiful experience.
Yeah.
Yep.
So we're gonna start wrapping it up, my guys. But before we do shut, did my watch die? Yeah, it did. What time is it?
I have no idea.
Good question.
But it's 8. So before we do shut it down, how can people reach you guys?
So Instagram is
Instagram is preferred.
Yeah, Instagram is mainly preferred. We have Facebook though, right?
We have Facebook, so
Facebook.
Create Me LV across all platforms.
TikTok too as well.
TikTok, Create Me LV.
So who does the videos?
Instagram. Me.
She mainly does
I'm
the video.
sorry, I have to ask.
Yeah.
Me.
She looked at me like you violating me.
Right.
No, when we first started the meeting here, I was like, I'm posting.
She's
Give me-
posting, right.
Give me a moment.
I saw that. Yeah.
And
Right.
people, when I'm in my zone, I'm intense. I'm like,
Right.
don't speak to me. Don't talk to me right now. So, I handle a lot of the social media. I am very good with my phone. Like I said, prior to us having a business, I've always been
Taking
CCC,
pictures,
look,
video, yeah.
She
And
very
I think-
photogenic, aren't you?
Correct.
I think
I ain't
so.
even mad
I
at
think
you.
so.
I ain't mad at
But
you.
you know what? One thing that really stood out to me about taking pictures of things and people and places and things that you're doing is my father passed away almost 4 years ago.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
4 years ago. Almost 4 years ago. Thank you. And my parents would travel and they would do things and they would capture these moments, and people to this day have said, like, I got to see another country because of you. I got to do, like, they felt like they partook in things because you're exposing it. Some people may not do the things. While it may be simple, me showing you, like, wow, this is another way to live. This is how people are. This is what's going on. You don't have to be, when my dad passed away, I was so sad and mourning and grief stricken, but I remembered that I still have a life to live. And so through posting that and showing people, like, you can go through things, but you can be okay, and you can, that is what is a part of our business. So it's easy for me. I tell people I'm not great at social media, but I take pictures of things. I take video. Like, it's important.
Right. She like to capture the moments.
And you're right on that. And that's also the reason why, like, that purchase saw is nothing but cameras.
Right.
So that's why I'm like, I can't wait till I go get them cameras, because, man, I just want to take pictures of things. Because for me, as far as, what you're saying, I'm like, I want to take pictures of what you guys do. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Where I'm like, like, this is just beautiful. Like,
Yeah.
look, like, this is what gives me hope in humanity still, seeing other people do these amazing things. I'm just like, wow, you know what?
Let me capture these moments.
Or record or whatever. And that's another reason why I'm doing the podcast. I'm like, come in here. Let's show the people what you guys do, So, so besides social media and the website,
we have a venue location. We're off Sahara and Durango.
Remember,
See Me Event Studio or Create Me Events on Google. You can get to us physically.
And
yes,
And again, that they can rent out your venue.
You can
Yes,
rent the
you can
venue.
rent
We
the
have
venue.
rental items. We have throne chairs.
Oh.
Yeah, we listen. Yeah.
Be a king for a minute.
can be a
Absolutely.
king,
You can be a
for
king.
sure.
Okay.
All the
See, we gotta
things,
have
yeah.
fun, guys.
Yeah.
Look, guys, you can have fun with this.
Yes.
If you like props, hit them up.
Yes.
Absolutely.
And then also weddings. We
What about
doing
costumes?
Wedding receptions too as
Costumes.
well.
I mean, if that's what you want, I can make it happen. What we doing? What are we doing?
What's the thing?
We gotta think it's an event, right? You know, we can have Comic-Con going on up in here, you know?
I can make it happen for you. We can make
see,
it
look,
happen.
we're gonna do something. We're gonna have our own little Comic-Con, you know?
Absolutely.
You know, invite
A little local one.
right, you know? But no, go ahead though.
So no, you were saying another way for them to contact us.
No, just mainly through, like I said, she said online. With our Google, you can just type in our name. We have our listings on there. Working on getting some Yelp exposure too as well. And
So let
we're
me
also
ask-
part of the chambers, Vegas Chamber of Commerce,
Okay.
and also the Urban
Urban
Chamber of
Chamber as well.
Commerce,
Yeah.
and we are part of too as well. So,
And so, what does being a part of that do?
which one?
Being part of the Chamber of Commerce and
Period. Yeah.
yeah.
It's just
It's a networking
just
tool.
a networking tool. It also gives a little bit of credibility to your business too as
Yeah.
well. For people that don't know you, you know, they may have heard of.
I didn't even know about.
Yeah,
the
we
Chamber
heard
of
of the
Commerce.
Yeah.
Oh, you never heard of
I
the
mean, I
Chamber?
heard of the Chamber of Commerce, but I
Correct.
didn't know exactly what
What
they
it
did
is.
and
Gotcha.
what
Right.
benefits and all
Right.
that stuff. I didn't know.
Yeah.
So
Gotcha, okay. It's
So-
kind of like the Better Business Bureau. If you think about
Okay.
people heard of that term, nobody knows really what they are, you know,
Right.
but if you see a
It
business that
validates
has
your
BBB.
business.
Correct.
Absolutely. When you
Somebody
see
be
that
like, oh,
you're
that
a
makes
part of a
sense.
bigger organization,
Okay.
it helps to build trust into your
I
brand.
got you. I
Right.
got you. Okay.
Right.
Yeah, because everybody's not going to know you, you know.
Right.
We love the word of mouth. We definitely want word of
Yeah.
mouth.
But you
What
also
about
want it
word
to
of
be
mouth
valid.
business?
Correct,
Absolutely.
right. But you want some organic people that find you in different platforms and different ways, and when they see your information, because they don't know somebody that use you, they like to look for different things to kind of validate or give credit to your business.
Yeah.
So
Gotcha.
other organizations kind of help out with that.
So you see that, guys? Go ahead and hit them up. See, this kind of information is what you may need.
Yes.
You know,
Yeah.
be a part of the Better Business Bureau. You know, have your business be more accredited, more valid. You know,
Yes.
you know, so you have a stronger standing within the community as well. You know,
Yeah.
So that's something I didn't even know. So you see what I'm saying? Everybody can learn something every day.
That's
you
the
know,
business group.
there you go.
That's the business.
We're
group.
doing things.
So,
Okay.
so from my understanding, this coming November, January, they're supposed to have another application
Yes.
process
I'll shoot you the link.
for
I'll shoot you
the business development group, which
Yeah.
sounds highly interesting. Trust me, I'm interested in it.
Yeah.
But it's absolutely awesome what you guys are doing.
Thank you.
And two, the other thing is, I know when I get my cameras and stuff, I would love to come around you guys and
Absolutely.
just take pictures. Mostly just
We're gonna be
just
actually setting
just
it
to
up
get
for some
just
photographers.
to get the more experience. You know,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You know, just I don't know. I just
Well, of course, you know, our events and
Yeah.
people rent out the venue. They need photographers. They want to capture.
well,
the
not saying I'm a
moment.
professional,
But
but
you can just come though.
I would love to.
Yeah.
You know, I want to learn.
It's an opportunity.
It's just
to
an
learn,
opportunity
to learn
for- yeah.
to get the experience.
Yeah.
Correct.
So, but I love what you guys are doing. Really do. Do you guys have business cards or anything?
We do.
We do.
I have.
You have them on them?
I do. He does not. I know.
Why, my
You
guy?
do you have your business card on you? I need to start.
My
carrying
guy,
it.
what is wrong?
I don't. I mean, I have a.
He's saying that casually, like,
Yeah.
He's like, no.
I don't know.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I don't
'Cause
run
see-
across too many people.
Well, see, the reason why is
I
because
just give my card.
I have other guests that come in.
Oh,
and
okay.
They may link up with you. So, like for example, like my co-host Nikki, she's also linking up. She links up because she has a party bus for kids called
nice.
Cuties and Cupcakes.
Oh, nice.
So she does this little spa experience for little girls and
Yeah.
stuff. You know, they
Oh,
little
that's
party.
cool.
Yeah, it's really dope. She has her own little mobile bus for
Very
it.
nice.
And so, you know, she links up with other, you know, entrepreneurs out here, and they do events together.
Correct.
Okay.
So they'll have like a, you know, like for example, she has Monique who does pecans by Monique. So I'll be honest with you, she turned me.
Okay.
I was not. I didn't eat pecans. Yo.
Wow.
Then I ate hers because she
That
came
was
on
it.
the show, and that was it, yo. Dead serious. Her
Not
pecans are
pecans.
fucking
You
awesome.
calling? You trying to hunt her down for pecans?
Okay.
Yo, check her out.
Maybe.
she has several different flavors.
Okay.
Now, check her out.
Okay.
Pecans by Monique. She's on there.
I'll look it up.
Pecans by Monique. Man.
I
And people was
remember
buying on the show while she was on, which was crazy. I was like,
Nice.
wow. And she was like, oh wow, somebody just bought. Just check out the episode. But and then they also teamed up with another lady. I think hers is Soothing Touch. So she has a spa for adults, a mobile spa bus for adults.
Okay.
So they all
so
link
they
up
can
while
come
she's
together.
taking care of the kids, she's taking care of the parents.
Yeah.
And this one's feeding them with pecans. You know what I'm saying? so they linked up, and I'm like, yo, that's perfect. You know?
Yes,
So
yeah.
that's some of the things that I enjoy, and I like that what comes out of doing this podcast. I like linking people up to each other and doing
Absolutely.
stuff. So,
There you go.
which my last guest, as a matter of fact, Las Vegas gal, she was like, yeah, being a person who connects other people is actually a job. I was like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
what?
definitely is.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
So, I'm still learning,
Yeah.
but that's what I didn't know. And I'm like, yo, that's what I like to do. I just like connecting
Connecting
things.
people.
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
Okay.
But anyways, guys, so I really enjoyed this interview, man. It was
Thank
awesome.
you.
Thank
It
you
was
for
fun.
having us.
Oh no,
Yes.
thank you for coming on and letting me have the opportunity to have you guys.
Yes.
Again, if you could just let people know where they can find you at.
Create Me LV on all platforms. IG, that's our website. That is Facebook, TikTok. Where else? See Me Event Studio. You can go online and check out our venue too as well and rent our venue space.
Yes. Thanks
Yes,
for being
yes,
with
yes.
us
Thank you
today.
guys.
Yeah, and guys, please check them out. I'm definitely gonna be staying in touch with them. My wife alone and her sister always, and I believe she has the same degree you have.
Okay.
Because she did social work.
Okay.
I just don't know exactly what her degree is, but she also has a nonprofit charity
Nice.
called the
Okay.
Lions Den. So
Nice.
she helps out. What's hers do? She provides hygiene products for individuals.
When I was working in schools, so that's what we did. I was with the organization Communities in Schools.
So there you go. So, but that's what she does, and so I know they like to do parties and events all the time
Yeah.
too. So, guys, we're gonna go ahead and shut it down. Remember to hit them up. Create
Yes,
Me
yes.
LV.
Create Me LV.
Be sure, check out the IG.
Check
You'll be
out the
impressed.
IG.
This is that's the reason why I invited them, because I was impressed.
You will be impressed.
So if you're in Vegas having a party,
If you
bachelor
come
party,
into Vegas.
bachelorette,
if you're not in
if
Vegas,
you're coming
you
to
travel.
Vegas, yes,
They travel. Hey, those who are in China overseas, I know y'all watching this because it's y'all's
We
time.
need
It's
product,
daytime.
China.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all
And
know y'all.
engagements. We do engagements on the strip. We do hotel
There you
rooms.
go.
Yeah, we do
that's a
other
lot of
There you
things
go,
that we
see?
do. Check
Look.
out the website. You'll see the information on
There you go. Y'all hit them up, man. Don't leave them slipping. All right,
right.
you guys enjoy. Thank you for stopping by the Spot Podcast.
Thank you.
And we'll be staying in touch. You guys enjoy.